actually beefy. It's like doubling up on the ET.
I mean, I don't know. Very seldom are Arcane Aura doesn't feel like it has a big impact, but one of these where all 4 of her teammates have big mana issues early, and they can do so much.
What else is crazy is that because she got that first flow here, she got boots, which just completely changes this hero. Having boots at 2 minutes, that's a whole new world, baby.
Yeah, she's slow.
I haven't talked about this mid lane like at all, but so far I'm impressed by move. Oh, we get a DD too. That's probably helping here because his last hits are way too high for this matchup. There's no way this should be above for the bat. At least in my experience.
10-5.
I mean, look how much damage he gets. He has 46. We already has the fully completed magic wand as well, though. So very difficult to the dive play. I'm guessing he's going to try and save that if he gets 5 stacks, he might go for the 2 points in Flame Break. I've seen Bat Riders doing this recently where they just opt for a kill. Okay. Yeah. And then if you don't have a kill opportunity, you just get the Firefly and go jungle.
That is one of the upsides about Bat Rider. If you're not getting killed in lane like this, you really can farm fast and you can utilize the jungle.
I wonder if he's going to do some like Veil build or something weird to try and amp their damage.
That could be cool.
I think he'll probably do bots again for the like the high mobility to go with the clockwork, and then but yeah, I don't know what he goes after that. If he just goes like this blink style, if he goes 4 staff, if he does try something like Veil.
Yule's totally dead on Bat Rider. Can be an okay tool against just from the Darkseer.
That's true. Yeah, Yule's isn't too bad, especially if like there's Linken's hero. They're not really. Like Lena's an okay Linken's hero.
Yeah, not incredible Linken's. Things quieting down a little bit in the laning phase. PL the breadwinner right now, #1 on CS.
Another one of these games where the ET is struggling to really have a good impact.
They're playing around him well. He's got all this extra damage, but they're playing ring around the rosy. He can't staple anybody.
To be fair, his biggest counter in the game is probably Clockwork. So, and usually you don't even have to lane versus the guy. It usually winds up in some scenario where he just keeps like targeting you either mid game or he'll be a support that's just like walking at you all the time, because that's like the 1v1 that ET loses. You just hit battery assault and he can't punch you enough and you just kill the ET. So this one is going to be a much harder game than Bobica's ET game.
Nobody's stacking the jungle though, Trent.
He did get that stack. Yeah, there you go.
And yeah, we're seeing it right here. Ice from GH. Blow for blow. It is actually GH that grabs the bounty rune. We'll have to throw his body at the cause, but crunch the numbers there, and worth.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's got a lot of stacks over there already. 1, 2, 3 camps.
Right, isn't this what you were talking about yesterday, where you can stack all 3 of them at once, or at least 2
yeah,
at once?
Yeah, you can stack 2 at once.
Easily. 2, okay. So that's one of the great things about this hero. If you can't do anything in lane, you can always create some efficiency elsewhere. Jabs down bottom. How far are they going to go? Frost Shield onto Mind Control. They do find that kill. Savage maybe looking for a counter, but no Mystic Snake. Doesn't need it. No. Finds it with the right clicks. A 1-for-1. Venge for Darkseer. The
Vengeance Aura, giving the bonus damage while dead, and getting some extra damage just from the illusion itself. 13 last hits for MC at this point in the game is very difficult. He's gonna need a lot of time to recover. But what they've done in the past is like the old Darkseers used to recover by just like slip. Oh, GH is dead.
Yep, he's chasing DJ. DJ finds a spot in the trees. He lives, and GH goes down.
I cannot understate how bad this hero is versus Clockwork. It was a very good counter pick on the Clockwork in that sense.
Yeah, and they got the lane matchup too, which is huge.
Yeah, but like these Darkseers, oh my god, Mind Control, come on, dude, you gotta live for me here. Attaboy, 13 HP, calculated. They usually take a lot of time on one of these side lanes. They keep trying to build up to those first few auras. Mind Control instead, what they've done on Nigma is he'll usually just join fights like, and try and get back in the game that way.
Putting some decent pressure on Miracle.
I'll see GH do some stacking.
Yes.
It's about to pop off here.
All right, let's see the pop off. All right, Peter, let's go.
Oh, no, he does get the triple. Oh, this guy's good. Wait, he can't get 4, can he?
Look, no, I think he's just getting the damage. Spirit.
right, so we got the double stack, and he gets the spirit damage. All right, now he's gonna try and go for the Crystal Maiden. How much damage does he got?
160. Oh, here it is. DJ on the run. Ice is here. Oh no, GH, his head got too big for its own good. Now he's stuck in the car. Trouble, the power's too much and he'll fall. Ice gets the kill. Kuro looking for a counter though. Not gonna
man,
find it.
they wanted that return kill so bad. All right, well, yeah, that's impossible. Very well played by DJ. You saw GH realize exactly what's happening. He's like, I'm gonna get frostbitten under the tower, so he got outside of the tower, but then he still gets frostbit and then right into the cogs and he's dead.
But right idea from GH, right? That's the general strat. You want to get all that damage, run over so the spirit chases you, and then you can maximize the damage in lane, punch it from that squishy support.
Yeah.
Clockwork was there, so it didn't work.
Well, they knew that GH was probably going to die. That's why they rotated in the Lich too. They tried to make this play where it's like, okay, well, we might die, but we can make something happen here. Just weren't able to. And oh yeah, get the big drop, the mango tree.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Feel certainly happy with that. And stacks are getting cleared out now. Weeha's taken one. Looks like he's going to take another.
Oh yeah, from Mylena. She's the one who's going to be running around this map, fighting this foursome that's going to be giving Medusa space.
Thought they might share it with Miracle, but no, he'll just get a single Centaur camp. He's still a little bit weak.
I mean, Lena just needs like a couple items to come online, and then she feels incredible. Honestly, even just Yules is going to give you so much to do this game.
Yeah. So they put GH mid now, at least for a minute, so he can try to get some XP. Batrider's level 8, so he has to stay very far back. Top Kuro, yep, he gets initiated on. Creeps will find that kill. A level 6 Ice. He's getting a lot more scary.
That's the hook kill.
What did we say about this Clockwork? He's got to find kills for it to work. 40 last hits, 2-0
mid lane
KDA at 9 minutes, and then mid GH will get run down by Moon. There you go. Exactly. Well, level 4 Titan versus a level 9 bat. Good luck, bud.
Yeah, it's the battle of the bots in the mid. Weeha going for his boots of travel. He's nearly done, and Moon as well. Mind you, Weeha also has 2 null talismans and that magic wand, so got about a 400 gold edge. Moon having the bottle.
Yeah. So, given how favorable that matchup should be for Lena, I think Moon's pretty happy right now. He's been stable. Jabs comes in on the mind control, sets it up with a stun. Savage with the snake.
That's only a level 2 Surge.
And that's a level 4 snake. Well, Nigma looking in rush shape here in this laning stage. 10 minutes about to turn, 9-1.
They tried to smoke up here. To kill the Clockwork.
BOTs get canceled. Now Ice is completely surrounded. And in the back, DJ will be all right. Moon a little
so Ice went in to try and keep the creep alive, I think, so the boots of travel could complete, and then obviously just got by the ET and the Lich.
Yep.
So Jab's trying to find himself up to level 6 right now, soaking up some XP in the mid. I'm not sure if he's getting the tome too. Doesn't look like it. He's just getting his boots, so Jab's the poorest person in the game. Unfortunately, though, right after him, it's mind control. That Darkseer, just an awful start here for him. Very difficult laning stage when you die instantly like that.
Yeah.
You get put into a rough scenario.
And this is feeling like Nigma have 3 supports right now.
Yeah, but that's pretty accurate.
The great thing about Darkseer, though, is that he can farm pretty quickly. So a little bit of space and at southern quadrant of the map, and who knows? Another 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This finds him jungling as the ward.
Good stuff from Weeha. Now, meanwhile, Batrider does get a solo kill on the mind control in the bottom lane. So it's not for nothing. They still go 1 for 1. Still a great pick on Savage. And wow, I just missed that kill on Jabs mid. They're erupting everywhere. Sorry about that, folks.
That was because Weeha saved the Laguna blade. Didn't have to use it on the Medusa. Comes mid right away and gets a kill onto the Venge. Just obliterated.
Radiant's middle tower.
Going Ice up top now. Phantom Rush on in. Ooh, even Chain Frost used for this. Should be able to get the kill. There it is.
Now, that is one thing we didn't mention. Notoriously bad matchup for Clockwork. Once the mid game happens, is the PL. Obviously, you can just doppelganger out of the cogs, and you don't really do anything. So that
Oh.
It's not the
reading it
terrible
now, so
talent
it's just
anymore.
magic resistant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because remember, they buffed it and they gave her magic resistance on the aura, and they were like, oh, never mind, that was broken.
Yeah.
So
No,
that was just a talent.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
A little brain fart.
Well, I kind of forgot they removed that talent to make up for the fact they got rid of the magic resistance. That's too bad. If there ever would have been a game, I don't even think this one would have been it.
Yeah.
That talent was awful.
It never felt good. Every time you got it, you're like, I just wasted talent.
It was like,
because you feel the GPM.
do I have a
right?
Storm Spirit, and are we going to win in the next 2 minutes? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the magic one, or the mana one. That was pretty much it.
A butter up on Dusa. 22 minutes. This is a moment. They have hit a timing, also close to level. And not as big of a break point, but they are ready to fight. There is no answer to this Medusa right now.
Yeah, I think they need tier 3 right now.
Radiant structures.
They need like a lasso play out of the base. DJ's gonna like blink lasso someone, or blink frostbite someone, and they're gonna try and get a lasso. They're after Miracle down bottom, so they've been drawn away to the mid lane.
Oh, shot. Flame break. They'll boop him back. Now into the lasso. Do they have the damage here? It's going to be close. Not quite. They need a bit more. Miracle turning on the moon, but he's burning down, and Miracle will fall. Now back to the mid. Stomp from Elder Titan. Medusa is low. Remember, has Aegis, takes the Laguna. It's the reset now. Rest of the fight. Will there be any more? Jabs charging forward. Swap. Not quite there. It's only level 1.
Tower is under attack.
I'm pretty impressed they got the Aegis, frankly.
Now, Fnatic did get that tier 2 tower, so they trade Aegis for a kill on Miracle and a tier 2. Not too bad.
I think you really wanted tier 3 with that. I mean, yeah, it's not like panic button yet, but I'm just worried as I keep off this PL. Like, Miracle went really greedy by not getting the hood. If like, there's lots of games where you get hood on PL and you're like, yeah, I guess I kind of have to get this. I think this was a game where you would just love to have the item, but he felt like he just needed maximum farming speed because his team was going, and when he's right on top of him, Weal's gone.
Not gonna look at that turn rate. Oh, that's painful. Kill
That was
for
nice.
DJ.
Saw Yules get used on the Bat Rider and said, yeah, I'm in there. Just blink ulti.
And meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Savage is just chugging objectives. He finishes off another tower. He's gonna put the enemy territory to kill all these
Oh, how about mid?
Oh, there you go. They found Kuro.
He didn't even hook him.
Saved it for a potential finisher.
Got him with a...
And there you go. Jabs will help him out.
Yeah, it was an invis rune. Just secured the free kill for Ice. Which is funny, because you look where Kuro was. He was right at 2 sentries, but just couldn't quite save him.
Things falling apart for Nigma here. 20-7, 12K net worth. Last couple minutes in particular, ever since that road.
What did I tell you?
Wow, look at that.
What did I
Friends
tell
of
you?
Profit. Enchanted Quiver found by Savage.
I told you. It comes in pairs.
This shit's rigged, dude.
Yeah. So he's going to pass that off to Jabs. Wow, this item must be real trash if he wants to give it to Jabs over getting rid of his Ironwood tree.
Well,
Oh, okay. He has now moved his Ironwood tree.
Radiant are scanning.
He must have something. What's coming on the courier? What's he got?
if we were at a carnival, I'd be calling shenanigans right now.
Ah, he's got his BKB. There you go.
Ah, there it is.
That's
a worthy upgrade.
That's his new, basically.
Vambrace is pretty dope on Medusa as well.
Oh, can you imagine if they got the Venge telescope?
Oh yeah, the keen optic.
Yeah. No, like get like literally the telescope. Like they just got it on Derek.
Oh right, that one.
Well, that is not the hero they wanted out of that duo. So Jazz will be very happy there.
Oh yeah, lower scan cooldown.
Yeah, that's quite the item.
Cast range and allies with 1200 unit radius.
Imagine this Medusa with their 150 attack range. Oh, Mindbreaker! Beautiful.
Oh, there it is. Your other favorite
I
item.
guess you give that to Ice, probably. Get rid of his Quelling Blade.
Yep. Would be my guess.
That would actually be kind of crazy. Well, they have the Manta on the PL. If he had already Manta, he could stop from Doppelgangering.
It's just one more thing, right? It makes the PL's Manta usage even more delicate.
That's true.
The odds starting to stack up a little bit against Miracle. A lot of things have to go right. He's working on the heart, up to 2,500 HP, so he's He's got some meat on the bones, but
Under attack.
I was getting worried for Fnatic with the way the game is progressing, but they've just done such a good job of finding these pickoffs. Like, I feel like when we watch these games versus Nigma come back and win, the reason is because their heroes just aren't getting picked off in the side lanes. But there have been several moments where they lose a hero in every lane all at once. And Fnatic's initiation, like, even if they don't have like the biggest damage heroes, they're just constantly finding solo heroes by themselves.
Bat Rider,
and then
Clock, Venge. That's a nasty trio of heroes in terms of initiation. You put one in each lane, and yeah, you can get got anywhere.
and a blinking. How far his blink reaches, man? This guy just jumps on you. Oh, miracle!
Whoa,
Goes for
Weehaw one. That's going to be a dead Ice perhaps. That's pop up. BKB's pop. Moon up on the high ground. That'll finally be the kill on Ice. Oh, but able to doppelganger, and now it's mind control that's isolated. Going to get finished off by the Bat.
They're going to try to go for Savage. Nigma will want this.
Oh, he had the stone gaze that whole time. Now pops it, heads up to the high ground. It's a 1 for 2. Fnatic has lost both their supports. Now the buyback used as Miracle goes back in. Savage needs to be a little bit careful. He does not have an Aegis, and he's taking a lot of damage up on the high ground.
Oh, they're so good, dude.
Savage is down. Now back on the other side. Miracle low. Moon trying to finish off this kill to make it all worth it. DJ's here, but he misses the Nova. Miracle's gonna live. And that's a big shutdown streak. Moon dead. DJ limps away, and the buy jabs, and it'd be completely worthless.
That is the absolute, like, classic from these guys, from Team Nigma, from when they used to play on Liquid. This was like what they did all the time, where they managed to find that scenario that looks so good for the enemy team that it like baits them in, and they just dance and play perfectly. That's the second I said like they're gonna go for this Medusa kill, because even though she's full HP and she ults and she has this BKB, they saw that BKB get popped and they said, whenever this ends, guys, we have to go for this kill. This is our best chance into this game. We're never gonna find another moment like this. And somehow they're able to pull it out with everyone on like 10% HP. But now they're gonna make sure they don't get bad pickoffs here.
Oh, Chain Frost, big back setup from Mind Control. They'll start to split, and no kills for Nigma. They do repel this movement with Roche pit. How long until Roche is up? 30 seconds now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, both sides just back out.
Big problems at the start of that fight where they had the lasso onto to Weehaw on that Lina follow-up. So the lasso kind of got wasted and put Moon in a very precarious position.
I mean, they just forced it. I was looking at the other half of Fnatic when Ice jumped in. It's like, yeah, your teammates were not ready to follow up on that. It was just a botched initiation, I think.
Oh, they spotted the Roche. They're staying smoked for now. They're not exactly sure where Nigma is, it looks like. Now they spot a couple on that ward down bottom. So they're going to go in the pit.
Oh, the double damage rune, too.
Now, it looked like Nigma... I'm not sure if he stomped on top of them while they were still smoked. I think he did. I think they waited.
Well, another Spirit coming in. They'll see this. Roche already down to about a third HP. Nigma need to move quickly, but they can still do it. This is where Elder Titan really shines. Wall comes down into the pit. They grab the Darkseer, but he's already used his big cooldown. A kill on him's not the most valuable. They still find it. No buyback. Fnatic spread. BKB used by which they juice jabs. Now Moon goes in a little too far, and Weehaw is a turret. Chain Frost still bouncing around. They catch the stun onto Savage. Now he's getting isolated. CM with a huge ultimate, though. Some big damage. They get Kuro, but Moon and Savage down. Instant buyback. Savage DJ actually sustaining. Hook shot from across the way. Somehow Fnatic are starting to turn this around. They do lose DJ, but Miracle doesn't have a lot of gas left. Trying to doppelganger to get away. Savage looking to chase, but he's not going to be able to pursue. Caught by the LSA. Buyback from CM used on top. Now they're going to chase down Kuro. A death there. Dieback on Kuro, in fact. Looks like
Miracle's here. He's got the heart.
Superior resources. Ooh, the heart. You're right. Miracle is back in the fray again. Roche still standing at about 2k HP. Not an easy target to finish off. 2 buybacks left available. It's GH and Ice. And now Nigma move into the pit. Rocket Flare to scout it out. Clockwork does have a hook shot. Could go for a steal play if he wants to. trying to block it out with illusions. There's the Yule Scepter. Savage goes back in. He's got another BKB. He wants to just finish off the road. She uses the Stone Gaze. It's a great play. He picks up the Aegis, picks up the cheese. Now the real fight breaks out. Swap back from Jabs to reset. Nigma still with 4 alive. No Kuro for 30, but they're going to get this dieback on Jabs, and they do.
Oh, I think they're going to...
Does have cheese, but no Stone Gaze, no BKB. There's the stomp. Manta, the reinitiation. DJ again. BKB. Big freezing field. No kills, though, except for Weehaw looking for more. It's going to be mind control that falls. Non-stop chaos here around the pit. Nigma in retreat. They can kill Miracle. This would be huge, but I don't know if they've got it. Ray uses the Phantom Rush to get to the Duels. Doppelganger away. And Miracle's going to be clear. GH, Force Staff all around, playing ping pong with it. Dual Scepter, they found Miracle, but do they have the damage? Buyback now from GH. He wants to save this PL. He's regen so much with his Heart of Tarrasque. It's going to be an overwhelming amount of damage, though. No Doppelganger for 2, but the sleep, is it enough from GH? Ice trying to stay up front. Kuro's finally back. He's got the Glimmer Cape, and they've got enough to keep him alive. Now the retreat from Fnatic. They'll make it out.
Oh,
wow.
Man. The cheese, that was the big factor. I thought Nigma were just going to get them all after the Aegis respawn, but when she came back up, the LSA wasn't quite available yet, so there wasn't the instant stun, and then able to have that cheese ready to go there too. So unless you get Calmer down from full HP, she's going to have another life, and plus Medusa obviously using the cheese better than a lot of other heroes because of the dual survivability you get out of the mana and HP popping back into your hero. So, wow. I think after all of that, we're in the exact same spot. Wasn't it like a 10k lead before? And I'm sure everyone just gained a crazy amount of XP.
Yeah, it's a slight edge for Nigma in terms of net worth, but only like 1,000 or something like that. And I think they used more buybacks. Bat Rider and Ice on the Clockwork both have buyback available. And on the Dire, it's only Mind Control's Dark Seer, and that's going to die back on.
Oh, now GH too.
So
he's gone.
GH here. This would be huge. A little bit of that server lag here, folks, but they will catch him. Too many particles. That's 3 in the grave. No buybacks available. So with all that considered, it's definitely Fnatic that's going to get more out of this whole big exchange.
Miracle's trying to cut that mid wave. He's trying to cut waves anywhere he can. Weehaw's going to TP onto that one lone creep down bottom. Oh, he cancels. You get worried.
I think they're going to stay the course mid. They're like, you know what? We've got a tier 2 down bottom. There's some buffer. Let's force him back with the TP.
We have 7-second BKB on the Medusa, 7 on the Bat. Moon has his Blink Dagger. If he gets Weehaw, oh, it should be it.
Good hook shot in. Great cogs to break this up. Mind Control with a big back wall combo. Weehaw not able to follow up. BKBs get popped. Mind Control's down. That's the buyback. Still no ET for 30, though. Stone Gaze was used.
Moon didn't have his lasso back yet. I forgot he used it on GH. Or else that would have been game right there.
It's out another buyback, though. More economic damage.
This will come in handy.
This Medusa's kind of tapped out, though, eh? Trying to finish out a Daedalus, but...
Moon Shard. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, dude, Sliver's so good on this hero.
Sure is.
All that agi. Another Chain Frost.
Jab's probably going to go down here. Fnatic not in a position to take an initiation there as Bat Rider TP's out.
You don't ever want to jump into a fight where Miracle has like 12 illusions.
Yeah.
Seems like a bad idea.
It is getting to scary territory, though. This doesn't really feel like a 14, 15k net worth lead. All barracks still standing for Nigma.
It's just hard because of the way PL plays fights versus the way Medusa plays fights. And Medusa is just so static, and PL is just so insanely hard to control. But the surrounding cast is obviously much stronger around the Medusa than it is against the around PL. But look at her mana, it's just gone.
Needs to be a little bit careful here. Still holding a Stone Gaze, but that is another BKB charge. Guard slowing down this push a little bit. Moon jumps in. Dash straight away. Yule Scepter. Kind of an awkward fight for Fnatic. They don't have all 5 grouped up. Medusa still trying to get some mana. They will keep the tower alive, at least for now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
All right. First tier 2 tower kill for Nigma. Control a little bit more of the map.
Radiant's
Moon and
courier
Weehaw just
has
kind of
been
toying
killed.
around here. And oh, Jab's courier gets killed. What level's Jabs? 23, so... Or no, he's level 15. He's trying to do some courier warding, it looks like.
Sticky position down bottom. Going to be surrounded. No support nearby, but gets off the blink. He'll be fine. Well done. 2 level 25s, Bat Rider and PL. And he's gone for the crit on PL, making sure he has the damage.
Yeah, seeing this one very popular lately. I feel like Miracle's gone for it like way more than the -6 second doppelganger cooldown. Well, guys, I think we're going to get to the next round of neutral items here. Just 2 minutes away at this point. What are the big ones? I mean, Prince's Knife is always nice. I think Prince's Knife would be insane for Nigma because pretty much any of them can get that opportunity on the Medusa because, again, she's so static, you know? Think of that versus a PL, whatever. But versus a Medusa, it's pretty easy to get that Hex on her.
Look, DJ has had a couple of big ultimates already. He's now picked up an Aghanim Scepter. You stay in the freezing
that
field
is
long enough, you get frostbitten.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He's just all in on the ulti. I mean, it's a game where he knows there's nothing to cancel it, so he should be getting off the full duration every time with the bonus armor.
Yep. And he's tanky enough that they can't just focus him and kill him too easily. Especially now with the Ags. And, of course, he's gone for the freezing field damage talent.
So if you guys haven't seen it before, or you just kind of forgot, it's, what, 2.5 seconds?
Yes.
If you're stuck in the ulti, you get frostbitten. So it'll apply the whole frostbite spell. So that's an additional 300 damage and 3-second root.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower.
It's pretty decent.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Bit greedy.
has
A luxury item. But if you can get it, it's a pretty big radius.
Dire's middle tower.
Got those
is under attack.
patented 4-staff buyers on the side of Nigma. These guys love 4 staffs.
Radiant's bottom
GH has
tower
one.
is under attack.
Got one on Mind Control. Got one on Weehaw too. With the Hurricane Pike. Obviously they're versus the Clockwork, so you're always going to have an excess of them, but they're just so good at playing with the item. Miracle not holding buyback. He will complete the Abyssal Blade, so gonna have to use that crit to really fire him up quickly here. Do not want to get into a Roche fight. Oh, buddy. Don't want to get into a Roche fight without buyback, and that is a very fast Roche. It was like a 20-second spawn.
It'll be up in 15.
Oh, I hope it has the eggs and they give it to Medusa.
Is under attack.
Because I assume the snake still does the thing where it kills illusions instantly, right? If you have the Aghanims. That sounds
Causes
kind
Snake
of
to
good
turn
versus
enemies
PL.
into stone. Yeah, it should.
Seems like it would be really nice. And I think like with Clock's changes, I don't think his is really worth it. I could see an argument for Venge. I could see an argument for Bat. Oh, it's a refresher. Oh,
So
that's too bad. I don't know. I feel like if he thought that was really worth it, he would have went for the -4 second Mystic Snake cooldown. If he thought there was any logic to that, and maybe even invested in a consumed Ags at this point, but
I mean, is it possible though that the Stone Gaze duration is just better? I mean, they're all. That's
that
the
kind
only
of makes sense, right?
only big team fight ultimate they have.
I
So
think,
I think there is still logic to the snake, but this game they're so reliant on Stone Gaze, you kind of have to.
Well, the other thing is that I think this new meta Medusa and like the whole idea of bringing her back is that the ulti, like that movement speed is a big thing. So having an additional 2.5 seconds on that is pretty nice.
For sure. Hey, the magic lamp.
Ugh. All right, pass it off to the Venge. Whatever. Give me that lamp. Oh god, the Havoc Hammer. Right, that evens out. We're getting the trash items. I mean, 30 strength is, or 30 damage and 18 strength rather is okay for ET. Yeah, he's gonna put in the strength. I'm fine with that. He just popped it. He's like, yeah, look at this thing.
Okay, smoke from Fnatic.
Oh, whoa, they still have one more neutral item to find. I'm just kidding, it's fine. You
Hasted
can
Bat
find.
Rider.
Oh. He's got the vision, all the Yules.
Still gonna find someone though. BKB does not use the lasso, and they're just gonna disengage.
Alright, guys, creeps are spawning. No one blocked them. We need a last item. Alright. Aw, Moon blocked the camp. For shame.
Very patient from Fnatic, though. Glad they didn't force the issue there. They know what's on the line. This Roshan's a game changer.
Really give Nigma the go call, though. They're still gonna relax. Still no Blink Dagger on MC. Didn't really ever find his way back into this game. Still below Ice 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 on a hero that farms quite a bit worse. Mostly because his Lina had such early bots that she's vacuuming up a lot of the farm on this map that the PL doesn't. So MC's just kind of stuck lingering around. He's Iron Shelling Illusions, hoping to steal some of the last hits.
Ice 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 does actually have the Aghanim's queued up.
Alright, I'm into it. Wait, he does? No, he doesn't. He's Lotus.
Okay, he did have the
about
Aghanim's queued up. Changed it. Got me. Lotus might be better.
Yeah, pretty good. I don't even know what DJ buys. He's going for a Lincoln next. Probably just popping on his Medusa, I guess. Or his Bat. Oh, they're going to put it on Bat. They're going to Lincoln's the Bat so that he can jump in with his BK, or he can just jump in. I mean, he could just preemptively beat KB with the other solution, but...
Yeah, but you look at how much farm the CM has. Like, I'll just get a... Don't worry about it, dude. I'll get you a Lincoln's. Give me 4 minutes.
Are scanning.
Did they still didn't find that last neutral item, did they?
Don't think so. So I missed it too.
No, it's pretty unlucky. I think they would have had it by now.
Both teams kind of moving away from the pit. Smoke from Fnatic, not going to yield much.
Oh, looks like both teams are still missing one, actually. I didn't even realize. So they have Ninja Gear and Havoc Hammer on Nigma, eh? Oh, well, there's Ninja Gear now for the Medusa.
What was the verdict on Ninja Gear? Smoke on yourself
Dire's
only.
middle tower
Pretty
is under
situational.
attack.
Yeah, but it gives a lot of nice agi and movement speed.
20 agi, yeah.
Oh, the
Leveler.
Dire's
All right,
bottom tower
Weehaw gets
is
himself
under
some
attack.
sieging
That's
power.
actually okay for Alina. But they're going to give it a GH. His items are a little bit better, Weehaw thinks.
Never upset to see the Leveler. It's just a nice, handy, pull it out of the backpack and...
Oh, right, never mind. It's 50 attack speed. I was thinking it was the 50 raw damage one. Yeah, never mind. This is terrible on Luna. Very good on ET. Get all the damage buff from your spirit and then punch people fast.
It gives you the demolish, so... I don't know. I'm convinced we'll see a base game where somebody will have a Leveler on the other side wall and be like, oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, but what if they have a repair kit?
But what if they've got a repair kit?
Boom.
$15K net worth. It has been a steady lead.
Look how far everyone's moved away from this Roche pit, dude.
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy. Smoked up Miracle just constantly.
He wants Butterfly, and Dusa, she's got the Illusionist cape. I guess we missed that one. And a Mjolnir now. Medusa illusions are pretty legit.
Yep. No, it's completely fine. Not a hero that gets to like spam them out that much. Just like your Manta, you know, it's no PL. Oh, Lasso.
Flaming Lasso jumps in. Jeweled Scepter, follow up LSA, Moon with a BKB. Spread out fight. As Ice 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 blocks off the other side. Oh, Sack. Yeah, the BKB.
Oh, they're pushing the Stone Gaze. They're gonna go Roche. Miracle still chases in, actually.
Yeah, he gets petrified, and Fnatic will make the retreat. Man, you
But yeah,
feeling that
this
server
should
lag?
be Roche for them. I don't think... What's that?
So you feeling the server lag, or is that just me?
Yeah. No, it's the server. It's not you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm casting a C game every time I get a fight.
It's pretty brutal. I really hope it's not impacting the players too much. I think it's just the spectator server.
That's my guess. I mean, it doesn't... If they were last... I think we'd have a lot more quality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a big lag. I mean, this happens with Brood Mother.
Well, there you go. Roshan still standing. Moon plan looking for a potential Aegis snag. Neither side looking to completely to the fight, being very cautious about what they do here. Hook shot in. Roche under contest. Miracle gets the Aegis, though it does get killed by Fnatic. Savage pretty low in the back line. Him and Miracle going blow for blow. Swap out from jabs. Keep Savage a bit of deep. Ultimate again, big damage, breaks up the fight in the back line. Miracle trying to finish him off, but he can't quite do it. They need to get this Aegis, and they will. All the buybacks coming out of the Dire.
Dude.
It's a big fight for Fnatic, and they get back to their high ground and find the reset they desperately need.
Ice managed to grab the refresher shard and the cheese. He refreshed at like 200 HP for another hook shot to get a kill and then escape. That was pretty sick. Big plays when he was near death.
Look at
Had 2 hook shots in that fight.
damage done. 7.6 kills. Medusa, 7.3 on the Crystal Maiden.
That is
DJ Dota.
That's her zone, dude. That is definitely where you want to fight as this hero. That is incredible. DJ's had a fantastic... Dude, he is 10, 1, and 18. He must have the best skill score in this, or kill score in this game. He does.
Oh, absolutely.
What a legend.
Scaling supports, dude. He was able to farm that Aether Lens, had a great start, as you mentioned, and now this CM feels like an actual core.
It is pretty cool how you can itemize, like, all in on this ultimate when there's nothing to cancel it.
And look at this, dude. Plus 1.5 second frostbite duration. He's level 26.
Good. All right, this is kind of insane. Wow, he's gonna do so much damage if people get stuck in his ulti.
Yep. That's the thing, it all compounds, right? It's like you get the damage from the frostbite, but you're also still frostbitten in the freezing field, so you're still taking explosion damage. All right.
I think, here we go. This is what he did last time, right? Miracle, the rapier on his PL with the crit talent.
Yep.
So here we go again. No buyback.
Dire's middle tower is under
I don't think Miracle's had buyback for like half an hour. He just never saves for it, says I'm just not going to die. And if I do, it won't matter.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Look already. Want to save this tier 3 tower. Fnatic again being very cautious, trying to siege multiple lanes at once and get as much chip damage as possible. Illusions mid. Real Savage up top. About to finish off this tower and does find it.
Man, it's so scary now. Like, Fnatic feel like in such a commanding position if Moon just wants to go for one of these jumps. I'm surprised he hasn't done more of this just like BKB blink in lasso. I guess it's because he doesn't have a force staff. And do they have any? I don't think they do. Yeah, they have no force staffs, right? Am I crazy?
Dire's
On
top
Radiant?
They have one on
tower
Ice
is
Ice
under
Ice. But yeah, that's
there's
it.
one.
So
No
it's
hurts
hard
that
to abuse the lasso that much, like for the high ground siege at least.
Dire's
And there's the
top
Medusa,
tower has fallen.
the consumed Aghanims. Now munched up there.
And a DD to boot.
If this helps out in the team fights at all. It'll be much more impactful, I think, once PL hits level 30 and manages to get the other 25 talent. Oh, there's our lasso. It is the PL.
But there's a follow-up, though. There's the stun, hook shot, but a huge back wall. Mind control with the reset. Now Nigma trying to make it back up to the high ground. Miracle does get Glimmer Cake. That'll keep him alive. Mind control in trouble, but so is Jabs. They reflect the Chain Frost of the Lotus, and now DJ jumps in. Curl gets stuck in the Frost and then eats his own Chain Frost to go down. It's a 1 for 2, and the 2 dead on Nigma do not have buyback. Another tier 3 tower down. Still some time on that double damage rune for Savage, and he is ripping
They
through
use the big spells, though, and Miracle's going in.
all right, out of mana now. Maybe Savage can fall, and he does. He gets obliterated. GH with the BKB on, trying to punch. Maybe Ice 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 also left behind. Nope, that's a hook shot.
Dire's
I gotta check that crit there. You keep following that.
Big kill on the Dusa, and I don't think they'll get any more.
Oh, I hate all the illusions that mess. All right, those are some pretty big crits. He crit her for 513 damage.
That's a lot, especially given how much mitigation she's got. Low locked up right now.
Think about how
That
fast that guy
here.
attacks, and he can crit for 513. That's pretty nasty.
Another one of these scenarios where it felt like Fnatic just forced it a little bit. Moon caught him with the lasso, and they weren't right there to follow up. It was a great hook shot to still keep the stuns going so that he couldn't just doppelganger out, but Moon just went a little too trigger happy.
It sounds crazy, but the lasso is just like, it's not fast enough. It's not staff, so he can kind of keep up and get that saving vacuum to give the breathing room. Because I can't even believe they got the follow-up Aghanims. I didn't think they were gonna. Hook shot from Ice. I didn't think he was gonna hit that. Like he hit that thing through the middle of everyone, got the stun onto Miracle, and they still couldn't get the kill. Moon is on the run here.
Down. Fine, I think. Pretty speedy Bat Rider.
Yeah, the ninja gear by smoking himself. That is pretty sick.
Yeah, this might be one of the best heroes I've seen with ninja gear in terms of just getting value out of the item. He's so mobile, so much time running around the map anyway.
If they had bots too on some other hero, it would be a lot better.
Whoa. Okay. Scythe of Vice on the Bat Rider. This is big. This is that missing piece of crowd control that we were just talking about. You add another 3.5 seconds onto that last engagement to Miracle, and I think you've got a chance of killing him.
He's got a lot of buttons to hit. That's all I would say. Like, if you blink into this Bat Rider right now, you have to be BKB. You're basically trying to, like, scythe someone and lasso. Like, you basically want to scythe the Darkseer and then lasso Miracle in an ideal world. I mean, Moon's really good at Dota. It's true.
But I've got faith in Moon's ability to mash buttons.
God, look how close this is. Oh my god.
Smoke on smoke. Moon sees it. Oh, he gets Sinister Gaze. Hook shot. Oh, no. They've already lost Moon, and now Ice. He's getting a hook shot in, and it's not looking great. The rest of the team can't decide what they want to do. Swap from jabs. They are going to commit to this. Savage goes in, pops the BKB. There's DJ with the ulti BKB on. Does actually get an Ice Cube onto Kuro. Might get the kill there. No, Kuro just barely lives, but they do lose GH. And Buybacks use two of them on the side of Fnatic. They'll get another kill. That's on Mind Control now. Both Mind Control and GH have buybacks in about 50 seconds.
You can see the problems that DJ's creating in that team fight because Lina just has to stand there and cast everything on a Crystal Maiden. That does not feel good. Like she's just spamming spells and right-clicking Crystal Maiden as hard as she can to try and bring down DJ.
Yep.
And so the Medusa is just able to keep chugging along. And now they're going to smoke up. They're looking for the hook shot. They've got Lasso in 12 seconds. This could be the game ender. Let Miracle find those big crits.
Buyback timing, so dealt right now. Hook shot on the back line. Isolates Curl a little bit. Ice very tanky right now. Happy to absorb this damage while his team goes for Barracks. Lift, lasso. They'll find Weeha. He's down. No buyback. Miracle, BKB on, but he's not
Savage
healthy. Going blow for blow with Savage. He does sustain. Buybacks used now. Cooldowns coming from GH and Mind Control. Fnatic have to back out. Kuro does still die to the fire. They save their barracks, but another costly hold for Nigma.
Can you believe they haven't gotten the racks yet? We are 55 minutes. How long have they been leading this game?
For about 45 minutes.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a 15k lead at 30 minutes.
I mean, outside of Dusa, they don't siege particularly well.
I mean, they don't do a lot of damage or anything outside of Medusa.
Yeah. But do have good defensive heroes. Elder Titan, Darkseer, even Lich, really good at standing on the high ground, nuking creep waves.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be 25 soon.
Being forced to clump.
I didn't even think of that. They're going to be able to heal the bears.
Yeah, thanks to the Lich. Roche having a seizure in the pit here, but that's okay. Get another synth and another refresher. So who's grabbing what?
They synth Ice. I think that's probably better than the Bat Rider, although Bat's tempting. But so now, again, this overclocking. It is a 4-second self-stun at the end, but he is going to get 8 seconds to use all his spells again, have bonus movement speed, bonus attack speed. See if he can burst down these backlines.
I like this idea for Clockwork. Very fitting for the lore and the concept of the hero.
I mean, the self-stun's a bit of a feel bad, especially when you don't have like an Omni or an Abba to take it off after.
I just mean from a robot perspective. Overclock it!
Self-destructing. I got you.
All right, mid lane of Barracks down. Top lane under siege. Fnatic. One step away.
No cheese this time. No Aegis.
Buybacks very sparse. Kuro the only one that's got a buyback on the side of Nigma, so they cannot afford deaths here. Fnatic playing this very slow and steady. They know they've got the advantage right now. Pull Savage in. For a panic BKB perhaps, but not going to fall for it.
So Savage has enough for buyback and box right now. That might come into play.
Swap from jabs. BKBs get popped. Jab's going to be in trouble. He'll go down first. Chain Cross bouncing in the back line. Actually does a lot of damage to Savage. That's a 2 for nil, and maybe even more. Batrider going to TP out. They get the Clockwork. Enigma make a solid hold. 3 kills.
I did not like their setup there. I'm not sure what the plan was. That seemed like a poor... Like, they have a Medusa. She didn't have the cheese, and she didn't have the Aegis. So their whole play was for her to get whittled down, and then she gets swapped out, and then Ice passed her the cheese after. That's why it's currently in her inventory. But she didn't have it when she was getting initiated on.
Yeah. They kind of played that like there was an Aegis on the Medusa.
Yeah. But
if she had a second life, I would have loved that play. Without it, I'm with you. It's ambitious at best.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they still have a 31k lead, and they just got 3-0'd.
That's the rapier PL factor, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll tell you. He's close, man. And then I actually don't think they kill him when he's 30. I don't think he'll die.
So Doppelganger will be a 4-second cooldown. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
That's real enjoyable to play against.
And Aghanim Scepter queued up.
I don't know. What were they trying to do? I guess maybe the plan was Medusa's supposed to get vision onto the high ground, and they're trying to find that big lasso play. And then they're thinking that they're going to have the power with the double Clockwork to just, like, take someone down or something from the Aghanims. That just felt like a rush decision of frustration or something. Of just, like, we should be stronger than them right now. Let's just throw bodies at a second set of barracks.
I mean, in a lot of games, a 30k net worth lead at 55 minutes is sufficient enough to kind of do that. So, I kind of get it, but they've been playing so controlled for this entire game.
I mean, they did take mid, right? That was like with the illusions and everything. So,
yep. And they got the range barracks. So they got half the barracks. That tier 3 is very low in the bottom.
And they didn't have to use too many of their good buybacks, right? What, just clock?
Correct.
All right, we'll allow it.
And Nigma still have several heroes on cooldown for
3 heroes just feels like a lot to give there.
Yeah, true.
Oh, dude, Miracle's gonna have that new Aghanims is insane. If he is level 30 the Aghanims, there's just no way. I'm pretty sure he can't die.
You just have permanent Phantom Rush.
Yeah. It's insane. It is such a feel-good item. Like, if they had have gotten one of these infused Aghanims from Roche, they 100% would have handed it to him.
CM's going for a refresher.
Who is, sorry?
CM. She's got the Aegis.
Makes sense.
Money to burn.
Double ulti.
I mean, he's all in on the ulti.
Other anything to buff up the ulti? I guess like Veil, but that's not.
Yeah, that's not really realistic. At this point, you just care about the stun and like you just care about applying the secondary frostbites. You just want to get it off as fast as possible.
He hasn't had too many issues surviving, but occasionally Eon Disc can be really good instead of like the Lincolns if you're dying.
The other item would be, I think even Sight would just be better than like more defensive items.
But just the mechanic of the Aghanim Scepter, you don't really care about losing a little bit of damage on the ultimate if you're surviving to guarantee getting off frostbites, right? Or committing to do that damage to you. It has a cool synergy with that.
Yeah, if you can like still get the stuns and stuff, that's true.
Situational, but one of few heroes that really feels good buying an Eon Disc. Usually when you see that item come out, it's just like, please, I just want to live more than a second, please. I just want to survive the chrono.
Well, in unusual fashion, they're going to smoke up after losing the Aegis. And they're going to bait DJ mid.
Unpredictable. got the real one. Whoa. There it is. He's got the lasso. They have to follow us, though. Stun.
Oh, the overclocking!
BKB, Miracle lives. It's a big sleep. And now Miracle's just going to go to town. Chain Frost bouncing around. They're going to lose Moon first. Jab's pretty low. He's going to be in trouble. They do get Weehaw. Buyback from Jabs now. And a buyback from Moon. So all 5 alive for Fnatic. Weehaw holding his for now. Elder Titan, the saving grace for that whole engagement.
Was that
off for Miracle?
Jeez. I thought he was dead for sure.
I'd have to watch it again in slow motion, but that's certainly what it looked like. That was when the damage stopped. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. Rapier on Rapier, baby. Savage is here. Let's go.
It's got a long way to fly. It's coming. Man, that is a fat courier. Look at this thing.
Oh.
He's got, I didn't even look at this. He's got the Lotus on there too.
Lasso, he's got Kuro. Okay, Kuro's down. Does have buyback. Mind control just getting chunked. They know the Rapier's online now. Weehaw gets petrified. Uh-oh. Now frozen. Swap back. Miracle jumps in on the Savage. BKB on, but he's out of mana. DJ his BKB ultimate, trying to get some frostbite.
Oh, he's dying.
Damage, but GH and Miracle just bring him down. All the buybacks being used by Fnatic. Nigma will hold.
Not stand against us.
Jab's gonna lose.
That's a Rapier down. Did Fnatic just toss this?
I mean, I don't think it was theirs to toss. I think they know that they just have to kind of try their best to put bodies into this.
That would explain why CM died so quick. That was a Rapier Elder Titan and a Rapier PL knocking on the front door.
Yeah, I think this PL is just too much, man. I think that their best chance to win this game was right after that, like, first Aegis, when they were pushing that tier 2 tower, and Medusa was stupidly fat, and they hadn't recovered on the Lich, the ET, and the Darkseer yet, and they end up losing. I think that TP bottom to kill Miracle actually hurt Fnatic. When they TP'd the Bat Rider and the Clockwork, and they got the kill, and then they only got a tier 2 because they got Laguna'd on the Medusa, and then couldn't go for the tier 3. I think they just needed like an earlier set of racks to like take better control of this game and force Nigma to be more uncomfortable.
For sure, they hit that wall, the 15k wall. Two heroes stuck without buyback for Fnatic, and this final fight will certainly be underwhelming.
And they can't kill Miracle. There's no way. I refuse to believe that he can die. Their only hope is he runs out of mana.
Pretty cautious. Nigma playing pretty far back. Also a tier 2 standing up top. They won't be able to get Megas off this push.
Look at this army.
The tower just evaporates. No glyph. Fnatic hanging on. Smart play to stay patient. Are respecting this though. Like Miracle, just do the back up. We're not even going high ground.
One last shot. One last chance for Moon to find. I mean, he's done a pretty good job in the latter half of this game of finding those big lassos. It's just the capitalization on it from his teammates has been very hard to find. Either Moon's a bit too far, or there's a big save on someone from Nigma. But
it's just a limitation to this draft.
Yeah,
and we called it out early on in the game. You know, that early on it's okay, but how do they follow up these lassos? Medusa does a lot of damage, but it's sustained damage. It's not this crazy burst like the Lina can put out, or like this Elder Titan now. I mean, look, he hits for 550. He's got an Abyssal Blade, the Leveler, a Havoc Hammer. I mean, this is GH is damn scary.
Well, two big lasso plays will be what they need. They need lasso into forced buyback into lasso. Unless Isis Ice can pull off some ridiculous overclocking abilities. But back into the pit we go. Another synth Ags to be handed around. I would give it to the Darkseer. I think giving him 12-second vacuum sounds sick.
Yeah, double wall, also sick.
Man, that was some pretty crazy lag. Yeah.
Yep. All right, there you go. Oh, yeah. See that, folks? It's not just us.
Wait,
I know it's.
You know
brutal,
what happened? Is it's just the PL illusions, like literally. Yep. It's because they flared the PL illusions. So
yeah, because all the illusions have all those stupid particles.
It's whenever they first get revealed to your team, like that, it lags. So that is like the Radiant seeing the illusions.
Yeah.
It's like when Broodmother walks out of the farm with her spiders ready to play a game now, out of the fog.
Oh, hook shot, it did connect. They jump into the pit. Roche low, still standing. It's finished off by the Radiant. Aegis grabbed by Moon. Fnatic successfully invade the Roche pit.
There's still an axe and refresher. Oh, he gets them. We have double lasso now.
Yeah,
A miracle.
First one to go down, I think. No, the Laguna is not enough. He's the magic layer. Big sleep connects on 3. Fnatic can find some kills. They can still pick up rapiers and turn this. DJ, BKB on, but the ulti can't survive. The rapiers are too much, and that's 2 down without buyback. They do get Kuro, but Fnatic in big trouble. They lose Ice off on the other side. And I think that might be close to game.
I think that's going to be it. GH and Miracle just start destroying DJ on that poor Crystal Maiden trying to save the game. And Nigma have done it. That lurking feeling in the back of your head this entire game saying, I think PL's going to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you were right. You knew. Miracle knew. And as Nigma have said several times at the minor and since the minor, they just recognize that this hero will eventually carry us to victory, and so we're just patient, we relax, and then we win some Dota.
Yeah. Moon jumps in, the last-ditch effort. Slowing things down a little bit, but just delaying the inevitable. It seems still no glyph. First tier 4 falls. Lasso. Follow-up there is the second tier 4 we brought down. Fnatic hanging on for the final few seconds, but this will be Nigma's game. This is just game number 1. We've 3 best of 3s today and get us started. We're in it for the long haul, baby. This is what we come for.
Oh, yeah.
An epic game 1. Big congratulations for